How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I apologize for not making content over the Easter weekend, but I'm going to keep it a buck with you, Cowboys Nation. I sneezed and I blew my back out. Yeah, having pre-existing spinal injuries. I have a herniated disc in my spine previously, and anything that you do can pretty much blow your back out. No diddy. But I was in there talking to my wife, I sneezed, and bam, it happened. So I've been kind of down for the count this Easter weekend, but y'all continue to pray for your man. But over the weekend, I've been posting my draft content over on X and everything, and been banging people over the head with draft content because draft's coming up this week, Cowboys Nation. But let me switch gears a little bit and talk about a contract situation that may shine a little light on one player, but throw up question marks for another. Let's go ahead and talk about that during this Raw and Uncut. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
I'm keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation, your man Calvin Watkins has wrote an article about the contract future of the phenomenal left guard in Tyler Smith. So let's go ahead and go over to the Dallas Morning News article and see what he's talking about, all right? All right, Cowboys Nation, we over here on the Dallas Morning News, and your man Calvin Watkins has wrote, Cowboys expected to pick up Tyler Smith's 5th-year option. The Cowboys are expected to pick up the 5th-year option of 2022's first-round pick, Tyler Smith, a person with knowledge of the decision told the Dallas Morning News. It's no surprise considering the left guard has made 2 Pro Bowls in 3 seasons and has emerged as the best player on the offensive line. During the off-season retirements of right guard Zach Martin and left tackle Tyron Smith, both said Smith is the next elite offensive lineman for the franchise. I feel like Tyler has come in and set the standard that he wants to be great when he first got here, Tyron Smith said about the North Crowley product. And he has just increased his potential every year. His work ethic and what he puts in the game and how dominating he is on the field, it just shows he's getting better. He has the potential to be one of the greats, and I can't wait to see that show. NFL teams have until May 1st to decide on a 5th-year option for players. Smith's projected salary for the 2026 season will be $23.4 million. Just because he made multiple Pro Bowls. Smith, the 24th pick of the 2022 draft, signed a 4-year, $13.3 million deal with the Cowboys. He will earn a base salary of $2.5 million in 2025. The Cowboys are also interested in locking up Smith long-term based on what he's already done in his career. The first steps in that process are being taken. All right, Cowboys Nation, the Dallas Cowboys are contemplating in talks thinking about Tyler Smith's 5th-year option, which means they're talking about getting a contract with Tyler Smith done. Remember, Cowboys Nation, you don't have to go the entire 5th-year option to secure him for the long haul. You can use that 5th-year option, and during that year, sign the man, get him done so that we can go on into the future with a solid left guard in that position. And he can switch over to left tackle if we have to, something goes wrong in a game where somebody gets injured and we don't have any other options. He can switch over there. Tyler Smith is a key. He is a Swiss Army knife to this offensive line, and I feel that securing him for the long haul will be the best option for the Dallas Cowboys. But this whole 5th-year option, it also does something. If you're not going to spend any money to secure Tyler Smith right now for the long haul, why are you waiting on Micah Parsons? Why are you waiting to sign Micah Parsons when you could sign him, get the deal done, relieve some cap on the salary cap, and go get some more people in free agency? Because I know the Dallas Cowboys are not done with free agency yet. So you can get Micah Parsons done, free up that money, and then if you do not hit in the draft on a wide receiver like we want to, you can hit in free agency. There's a couple good wide receivers out there, you know? So you can go ahead and go into the well for that. But what I want the Dallas Cowboys to do, actually, I want them to go in the draft and I want them to look DT, but I also want them to look DT and cornerback in free agency. Let's get some veterans in those positions so that we can flourish on our defensive side. I believe a rookie, yes, he may have an impact when he comes into the game first and foremost, but there's something about that veteran that also has that presence, that also has that experience to where he will have more tricks in his bag than a rookie. You know, there's very seldom that you find those generational talents. I know people love to throw that word out there, but it's very seldom you find those generational talents that you could just plug and play on the defensive line. So let's go ahead and get a veteran in there. But with this whole 5th-year option thing with Tyler Smith, like I said, it frees up some money. It lets Cowboys Nation know what their plans are in attaining Tyler Smith. We can go ahead and use him this season as well as the 5th-year option for next season and then sign him. But the best thing that the Dallas Cowboys could do right now is get in front of that contract situation and sign him immediately. I don't know what the numbers are. I haven't looked at the numbers. I just seen this article and I wanted to get my opinion out on it. But the quicker you sign these guys, everybody knows, Cowboys Nation, it's like I'm preaching to the choir, but the quicker you sign these guys, the better it is for your salary cap, the better it is for our chances to go on a playoff run with great pieces. So, Jerry and Steven, do us a favor. I know you want to do his 5th-year option and you have until May 1st to do it. May 1st is just right around the corner. Like we thought the draft was so many months away, now it's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. Get something done. Get that 5th-year option signed off on quick so that we know what we got working with going into the future. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Cowboys Nation, should they actually worry about the 5th-year option and just go ahead and sign Tyler Smith to a long-term contract? I know it's past time and you think that they should get Micah Parsons done, but who else should they consider? Should they consider Deron Bland? Y'all know how we do it. We always talk about it in the comment section. But if you're digging this content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and please consider sharing it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan. We are on our way to 10 grand and I only have you to thank for it. So please, if you can help me with this solid, I truly appreciate it. But if you're DC for life and you think that they should just go ahead and get Tyler Smith done and over with, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, film breakdown, draft coverage, or Madden 25 or College Football 25 gameplay. With the NFL draft just days away, your man is excited. I'm actually working on an Angry Cowboys Fan podcast episode right now going over the draft, and man, I have spent this weekend logging a lot of stuff, watching a lot of film, doing all the stuff that I need to do in order to be prepared for the DC universe and to be prepared for Cowboys Nation. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. One love, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.